Hello, good evening, everybody. Once again, we are live here from Dubai. Today is 2 August 2026, 2nd of August 2026, and it's really high humidity and high level of temperature on the day during daytime. And even now, it's time now 9 o'clock in the evening, night, and still there are high level of humidity. People are feeling very hot and very humid at this time. So today is the 2nd of August 2026. So this month, Mr. KD, yes. So this month is difficult here in Dubai. From next month, the temperature will be cooling down. The temperature will be start to coming down. So finally, we will leave this month also. Already 2 days of this month are gone, and next 28 days more in line. So let's see if there is some latest news, breaking news from the region, from the international, from the world, so that we can feed our life by reading some news and other updates. Khaleej Times. Khaleej Times is the official newspaper of Dubai and UAE. It says that the Iran Foreign Minister says negotiation between Tehran and Oman over Hormuz Strait in final stage. Iran Foreign Minister says negotiation between Tehran and Oman over Hormuz are in final stage. Heat triggers fire at Iraq military base, authorities. Soaring temperatures caused a fire to erupt in arms depot at a major military base north of Baghdad on Sunday. A fire broke out in a warehouse at Camp Taji due to high temperatures. A fire broke out, Defense Ministry spokesperson said, adding that the depot contained ammunition belonging to 9th Armored Division. Camp Taji is a major Iraq military base that previously hosted troops from a US-led coalition before they vacated it along with other bases. Explosions at military bases and ammunition warehouses are relatively frequent in Iraq. Safety standards are often disregarded, and fires increase during the blistering summer months when temperatures approach the 50 degrees centigrade. US military says forces launch fighter jet in Arabian Sea. The US military said its forces launched a Marine Corps F-35C stealth fighter jet from USS Abraham Lincoln, the Arabian Sea, to support the US blockade against Iran. As of August 2, the US Army said it had redirected 35 commercial vessels, disabled 2, and boarded 2. Efforts underway to revive June US-Iran deal. Iranian minister. The Iranian lawmaker said on Sunday that mediators were seeking to revive a deal that briefly halted the war between Iran and US in June. Hassan, spokesman of Parliament's National Security Commission, said in a video interview that there is an effort underway to revive the 14-point Islamabad agreement, particularly by the mediators. They know that the main issue and, in fact, the key to the matter right now is the issue of the Strait of Hormuz. So yes, there is an exchange of views. The agreement known as the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding was reached with the involvement of Iran's Gulf neighbor Qatar and eastern neighbor Pakistan, with negotiating sessions held in Saudi. Israeli strikes killed 13 in Gaza. Israeli strikes in Gaza hit multiple residential buildings and killed at least 13 people. Authorities said Sunday, despite Hamas saying it agreed to the later stage of a deal to end the war. Hamas said on Friday it had agreed to a plan championed by US President Trump that includes provisions for handling over its weapons and the gradual withdrawal of Israeli forces from the Gaza. Israel has yet to officially comment on the agreement, but a political source has told AFP that there will be no withdrawal whatsoever without Hamas' genuine disarmament. Gaza Civil Defense Rescue Service, which operates under Hamas authority, on Sunday said 8 people were killed in strikes around midnight that hit multiple residential buildings. Leaders in the region continue to talk to each other. Jordan King Abdullah received a phone call from Bahrain's King Hamad, during which they discussed efforts to reduce regional escalation. Both countries have been hit in the most recent wave of Iranian attacks, which Iran says were a response to US strikes on the US bases in the region. 5 soldiers injured in Lebanese due to explosion. 5 Lebanese soldiers were injured today when a suspicious object exploded in southern Lebanon, the army said in a statement. The 5 individuals sustained minor injuries when the object detonated in the town of Zaroni? Zaroni अभी मुझे कंफर्म नहीं है, ये तो बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा है. लोकेशन है कोई? ये फैनी है. जा रही है.
ये इस तरफ है ना, ये इस तरफ देखा लोकेशन इस तरफ है ना.
लोकेशन में दरौनी बिल्डिंग अभी किसी को पूछना पड़ेगा, दुकान वालों को शायद मालूम पड़ेगा, इस तरह मालूम नहीं है मुझे नाम बिल्डिंग का. सिक्योरिटी वाले को मालूम होता है ज़्यादातर.
इधर जाएगा, फिर इधर से जाएगा,
उधर से बोट से जा सकता है. उसका वो दे रहा है, बोट से जा सकता है.
इधर से
नहीं, वो टनल के अंदर से बहुत.
इस तरफ किधर से जाना है? इधर से जा सकते हैं ना
साइकिल से. वो ब्रिज है, वो काफ़ी ऊपर है, ऊपर से ऐसे आना पड़ेगा. साइकिल अलाउ भी नहीं करेगा, मुश्किल है, बहुत दूर है. Anyway, the 5 individuals sustained minor injuries when the object detonated in the town of Kafar bin Jebel while their vehicle was escorting residents. Foreign ministers of UAE Kuwait discussed stability in the Middle East. Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, received a call from his Kuwait counterpart, Sheikh Jarrah Jabbar. During the call, WAM reported regional developments were discussed as well as the efforts to enhance security and stability in the Middle East. Photos from Arbaeen pilgrimage in Iran. Iran pilgrims streamed across the border into Iraq to observe the Arbaeen. OPEC says Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, and other countries decided to adjust the production. OPEC has said that Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, Iraq, Algeria, Kazakhstan, and Russia have reaffirmed their commitment to market stability and have decided to implement a production adjustment of 188,000 barrels a day. OPEC added that the adjustments will be implemented in September 2026 and that the next meeting will be held on September 6th. Interior ministers of Qatar, Iran discussed developments. Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, Minister of Interior and Commander of the Internal Security Forces, received a call from his Iranian counterpart Iskandar Momini. The ministers discussed the latest developments in the region and ways for Qatar and Iran. Israel minister says no deal to halt attacks. Israeli airstrikes continued in Gaza for a second straight day on Sunday, killing at least 9 Palestinians, despite US President Trump's announcement of a breakthrough effort to implement last year's Gaza ceasefire agreement. Israeli Energy Minister said on Sunday that there was no deal to halt attacks on Gaza and that he saw a need for Israel, which already controls 70% of the strip, to take full control of it. Cohen is a member of PM Netanyahu's security cabinet, a small circle of ministers that oversees security and diplomacy. Qatar PM and Saudi Foreign Minister discussed regional developments on the call. Qatari Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman bin Jassim Al Thani held a phone call with Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan. The two leaders discussed the latest regional developments, focusing on the ongoing diplomatic efforts and joint coordination to reduce tensions and promote regional security and stability. The leaders stressed the importance of MD Ghulam. Hi, how are you, MD Ghulam? MD Ghulam. The leaders stressed the importance of all parties committing to dialogue and diplomacy and implementing the Memorandum of Understanding between the US and Iran, including measures of ensure freedom of navigation through the Strait of Hormuz. Hormuz will remain shut until US ends hostile actions. Forest News. Iran Foreign News Agency on Sunday, citing a source close to Iranian leadership, said as long as the US maintains its hostile actions, the Strait of Hormuz will remain closed. Iran has blockaded the Hormuz since. I'm fine. I am fine. Iran has blockaded Hormuz since the start of the war, requiring vessels to obtain permissions. So these are the news from Middle East. Middle East in the grip of war these days due to an America and Israel attacks on Iran. I am fine, MD Ghulam, I am fine. Kuwait raises crude oil output on near 2 million barrels per day in July. At least 57 bodies recovered on Spanish border. As global attention remains fixed on the Middle East, Spain is grappling with a massive surge of migrants at its North African enclave of Ceuta. A desperate rush that has left dozens dead. I'm from Bangladesh. I love you, person. Thank you, Bangladesh. Welcome. Bangladesh. This is Bangladesh. I will visit also Bangladesh, Dhaka, Chittagong, all other beautiful areas of Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the countries of rivers, river countries. There are so many rivers in the Bangladesh. So here on social media, we are all our community, our family, our unity, our friends and brothers. Everybody welcome from Indonesia, Malaysia, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, China, all Africa, all other. This is Africa. My brother from Uganda. So Spanish authorities said on Friday that most of the more than 50,000 migrants who crossed into Ceuta by land and sea had voluntarily returned to Morocco after the unprecedented influx. Officials also confirmed that at least 57 bodies recovered on the Spanish side of the border, with fears that the death toll could be higher as casualties may also lie on the Morocco side. Many migrants reportedly drowned or were crushed while attempting to scale the breakwater and border fences. MD Ghulam, welcome from Bangladesh. Everybody welcome from all over the world. You can send me your questions, you can send me your feedback in the comments. I'm waiting. Please come Bangladesh. Yes, yes, inshallah, inshallah, very soon. I want to visit all Africa and Asia, inshallah. I will be in Bangladesh, Chittagong, and all other beautiful areas. Here, so many people from Bangladesh, they are following me. One of our brother from Egypt, Africa, Egypt.
How many viewers? Two?
True enough. No, this is YouTube. YouTube. Where is Egypt? Here. Other Egypt. Okay, you no problem. Two or one or no problem. This is recording. YouTube recording. So I will come to Bangladesh also. Tehran views every threat from its adversaries as real and credible. Saudi Crown Prince and Trump discuss regional developments on call. Thank you, MD Ghulam. Welcome. MD Ghulam and all Bangladesh is our brothers. Welcome. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud and US President Trump discussed. I'm just in the beginning of my social media journey. So I'm going viral all over Africa and Asia. People are following me from India, from Bangladesh, from Nepal, from Sri Lanka, from all Indonesia, Malaysia. Because of this, my unique T-shirt. It has Asia and Africa flags. So people are really like it. During the conversation, the Saudi Crown Prince stressed the importance of prioritizing dialogue and reduce tensions and urged continued efforts to achieve de-escalation according to Saudi presidency. Diplomacy may still have a path forward. Very nice, Africa, I love you. Wow, very nice. Africa, all is this Africa. This is Jamaica, Somalia, this is Tanzania, Kenya, Algeria, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe. Welcome. Diplomacy may still have a path forward. After more than 5 months of war, which began on February 28 when the US and Israel launched strikes on Tehran, there is seemingly no end to the conflict in sight. A previous ceasefire deal with similar terms, including the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, the resumption of hostilities caused global oil prices, which had dipped during the initial ceasefire, and the back and forth comes at just three months before midterm elections in the US that could pose a challenge to Trump's Republican Party. However, there are signs that diplomacy may still have a path forward. Trump's announcement that the US and Israel have halted attacks offer a potential opening for renewed negotiations, raising hopes that both sides could return to the negotiating table and work together toward a lasting ceasefire. Israeli demolitions in Lebanon deeply concerning UN, United Nations. The UN on Saturday, August 1, expressed concern over Israel's ongoing demolitions in southern Lebanon, despite a ceasefire in its war with Iran bloc-backed Hezbollah. The statement comes a day after the Israeli military carried out large overnight detonation near a UNESCO-listed castle in the Lebanon. The timing of the blast ahead of another round of talks with Israel in Rome next week sends negative message and undermines international efforts aimed at consolidating stability. Lebanon's state-run National News Agency reported several detonations in other parts of the south since, some so powerful they were heard across the area. It also reported at least one Israeli strike on the south on Saturday, saying it wounded 2 people. 6:35 Ukraine drones intercepted overnight Russia defense systems. While diplomatic and military developments in the Middle East dominate headlines, fighting in Eastern Europe remains active. Russian air defense systems intercepted 635 Ukrainian drones overnight, the defense ministry said Sunday. During the past night, air defense duty assets intercepted and destroyed 635 Ukrainian fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles. 13 killed as tourist plane crash in Peru. Sad news from Peru. Peru is in South America, south side of America. While much of the world remains focused on the latest US-Iran developments, life continues beyond the headlines. In Peru, a small tourist plane crash near the famed Nazca Line archaeological site has claimed 13 lives, including foreign visitors and 2 crew members. The US-Israel aggression will be met with decisive response, Iran Foreign Minister. As tension between the US and Iran appeared to escalate on Saturday, August 1, just hours before President Trump announced that the US and Israel would halt attacks on Iran, Tehran issued a stark warning to Washington, its allies, and countries across the region. Iran Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said in a phone call with his Saudi counterpart that any aggression by the US and Israel for our participation of regional countries in this action will be met with a decisive and proportionate response, according to the Araghchi telegram account. US embassies warn citizens of escalation. Trump halts attacks. Gaza authorities have found 112 bodies in the rubble. Everyday life in Iran is carried on. Israeli strikes kill 8 in the Gaza overnight. This is the news from Khaleej Times. Khaleej Times is a official newspaper of Dubai and UAE. So Oman to give free 14-day visit visa to nationals of Sudan. Let's see this news from Oman. Who is eligible? In a bid to attract the more visitors from around the globe, Oman has unveiled a new 14-day tourist visa that is totally free of charge. As part of amendment to certain provisions of the executive regulations of the foreigners' residence law in the Sultanate, the decision published in the Gulf States Official Gazette on Sunday, August 2, stipulates that the new visa shall be granted by the competent authorities upon application to nationals of the designated countries. Tourism in Oman. Oman is one of the Gulf region's most popular travel destinations as it enjoys a rich cultural heritage and heaven-like natural beauty, while offering visitors a chance to try the authentic Arabian hospitality. From the peaks of the Hajar Mountains to the waterfalls in Salalah during the Kharif monsoon, Dhofar season in summer, the summit attracts millions of tourists each year, whether for adventure or relaxation. During the Kharif season, which started this year on June 21, the governorate of Dhofar is transformed into lush and breathtaking greenery while the rest of the Gulf is witnessing the peak of summer heat. It will conclude on September 21 as reported earlier by Khaleej Times. Salalah visitors can also enjoy several activities and attractions across the governorate. Besides beaches, waterfalls and sinkholes, this year's programs include 125 cultural, artistic, supporting and entertainment events according to the Dhofar municipality. So this is the news from Oman. Oman is also attracting tourism from all over the world. Visa cancellation in UAE. Bangladesh Embassy collects data from expats reporting UAE visa cancellation. The Bangladesh Embassy in Abu Dhabi has requested Bangladeshi citizens affected by the alleged UAE visa cancellation to provide information about their residency. In a special notice on July 31, the embassy said it had taken a notice of the reports from the various sources regarding the cancellation of visa. Some expat Bangladeshi in the UAE and was closely monitoring the situation. The information collected from these individuals will help to create an accurate, reliable, and updated database related to this matter. The embassy stated these individuals have been asked to send the record information to the embassy official email address mission.abudabi@mofa.gov.bd at the earliest possible time. The authority advised that individuals who have already submitted the requirement information do not need to resend it. The embassy instructed applicants to write the subject as visa cancellation issue your name when submitting their information. The embassy also provide contact numbers for further information or for urgent information. Name of the applicant, passport number, Emirates ID number, profession, company sponsor name, company sponsor mobile number, visa expiry date, visa cancellation date, current location of the applicant, date of the last visit to Bangladesh, email address. Please notice. So all this information regarding the cancellation of visa of Bangladesh from who are there out of the UAE on vacation or on a visit. Dubai residents can soon get cafe safe, quick gardening services with Kareem. Okay, Apple 2028 launch. Expected products revealed. Apple 2028 launched. OPEC Plus members Saudi, Kuwait, Oman for 4 allies raise September oil output. Suspected suicide bombing at police station kills at least 14 in. Rains expected in UAE until August 6. 4 times Trump called off Iran strikes to keep negotiations alive. So the next is GAC reaches 30 million owners worldwide. Sarajevo from city streets to mountain peaks. Hawaii transforms Dubai Mall into the UAE's ultimate. We just read the news from Khaleej Times, official newspaper from Dubai and UAE. Let's see, the next news is from Emirates ability to acquire HSBC Egypt retail business subsidiary to gain 1.1 billion dirhams. Emirates ability to acquire HSBC Egypt retail business. Okay. Google Pixel 11 release. Will the new phones launch? Abu Dhabi's Pure Health post 20% profit. Dubai mom shared how early autism diagnostic. So let's see the Gulf news and other official news from Dubai. Iran says close to deal with Oman on Hormuz route. How Trump's Iran war message kept changing. Iran rejects Hormuz deal. UAE residents update. UAE flights update. Airline schedule and cancellation. Israel's serious concern with the Hamas disarmament deal. Saudi Crown Prince Trump discussed regional tensions. Oman launched free 14-day visa under new country entry rules. 13 killed in suicide attack during protests in Pakistan. Pakistan governance reforms essential for security, ISPR. 4 days of rain from Monday across the UAE this week. 2 killed as firefighting helicopters collide in Greece. At least 72 died in Spain's Ceuta migrant rush. UAE seized 3.58 million non-compliant exercise goods. Russian visitors to UAE said to exceed 1 million. Emirates NBD buys HSBC Egypt retail banking business. Why people will decide construction's agentic AI feature. Up to 100 meteors per hour. Why president in the UAE is special? Why presides in the UAE? Dubai's ultimate kids guide. Transfer dispute. School guard grabs dispute death. Oh my God. Sad news from Cairo, Egypt. A school principal was fatally stabbed inside a school in southern Cairo after an apparent workplace dispute escalated into violence. Egyptian authorities said with prosecutors opening an investigation into the killing. Initial investigations indicate that the suspect, a school security guard, believed the principal was responsible for a decision to transfer him from his post. The disagreement reportedly developed into a heated argument before the guard allegedly drew a knife and stabbed the principal several times, causing fatal injuries. The incident took place at Martyr Ashur School in the Tora district of Cairo. Police said officers responded immediately after receiving reports of the attack arresting the suspect before he could flee and recovering the knife believed to have been used in the assault. He was taken into custody pending legal proceedings. Prosecutors later visited the scene to conduct an inspection and ordered the victim's body to be transferred to the forensic medicine authority for an autopsy to determine the precise cause of death. Investigations have also been instructed to review surveillance cameras, footage from around the school, interview witnesses and staff members, and complete further inquiries to establish the full circumstances and motive behind the attacks. Sad news from Cairo, Egypt. Jasprit Bumrah likely to miss Sri Lanka Test Series. Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina's wedding date revealed. Let's see this news. Cristiano Ronaldo is now going to retire from his sports journey. Messi will be retired also because a new rising star is getting attention of the world. Lamine Yamal originated from Africa and currently he is in Spain. So Lamine Yamal, his name is also on my t-shirt. Lamine Yamal. And there is Spanish flag. This is Spanish, this is Colombia, this is Palestine, and this is Kazakhstan. So Lamine Yamal is the new attraction, new super hero of the football, rising star of the football. So the report says that Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodrigo long-awaited wedding could finally be around the corner, with reports suggesting the couple are planning to marry in Madeira, the Portuguese island where the football icon was born and raised. Wow. While neither Ronaldo nor Georgina has officially confirmed the wedding date or venue, British media reports claim the ceremony is expected to take place on August 8, making the speculation one of the biggest talking points in the sports and entertainment world. According to The Sun, the couple are set to exchange vows at the historic cathedral in Madeira's capital before hosting a lavish reception at the five-star Savoy Palace Hotel. The reports gained further momentum after guests at the luxury hotel were informed that 2 floors of the property and several bar areas would be closed on Friday and Saturday due to a private event. The unusual restrictions have fueled speculation that the venue is preparing for a high-profile wedding under tight security. Madeira holds special significance for Ronaldo. Born and raised in Funchal, the Portugal captain began his football journey on the island before rising to become one of the great test players in the history of the sport. Choosing his hometown for the ceremony would mark a symbolic full-circle moment in his personal life. Portuguese media had previously reported that Ronaldo and Georgina intended to marry in Madeira after the 2026 FIFA World Cup, with the Funchal Cathedral tipped as the venue and one of the island's luxury hotels expected to host the celebrations. Ronaldo and Georgina first met in 2016 and their relationship quickly blossomed into one of the football's most high-profile romances. In August 2025, Georgina shared a photo wearing a large diamond ring confirming their engagement, while Ronaldo later revealed that his daughters also played a part in the decision to propose. The couple are raising their children together. The couple are raising 5 children together. So let's see the next news from the Gulf News. The next news from the Gulf News. AFRiCA drills 6,000 feet in 24 hours using AI technology. What is this? AFRiCA drills 6,000 feet in 24 hours using AI technology. India's RBI revised deposit rules to protect customers. The story behind America's greatest patriotic song. Let's see this news. AFRiCA. Local news from Abu Dhabi. AFRiCA has established a new well delivery performance standard, routinely drilling well sections exceeding 1 mile in length within a single day in some of the UAE's most complex carbonate rocks including 6,000 feet drilled in 24 hours. The achievement reflects ADNOC's commitment to operational excellence and its ability to combine the expertise of its people, deep operational experience, cross-functional collaboration, and advanced technologies to accelerate well delivery and bring energy online faster for the UAE and the world. At the center of this transformation is ADNOC's Real-Time Intelligence Center, RTIC, where engineers, operational specialists, and subsurface experts work together around the clock. Using live data, advanced analytics, and frontline experience, teams can optimize performance, support faster decision making, and apply lessons learned from one well to the next. Across ADNOC's operations, every well generates thousands of data points and valuable operational insights. By combining these insights with the expertise of its people and advanced digital capabilities, ADNOC is continuously improving performance, accelerating learning, and unlocking greater operational efficiencies while maintaining the highest standards of the safety and environmental performance. Dr. Ahmed Mohammed Al-Labri, CEO of the ADNOC onshore, said, "Technology, data, and collaboration are helping us continuously improve performance across our operations. By combining ADNOC onshore's deep understanding of our reservoirs with ADNOC's drilling world-class capabilities, we are unlocking greater value from every well, accelerating the delivery of production capacity, and bringing energy to market more efficiently in support of ADNOC's growth ambitions." Abdullah Atia Al-Masabi, CEO of ADNOC Drilling, added, "Every well teaches the next. Every operation generates new insights that help improve the one that follows. By combining AI, real-time intelligence, and decades of operational experience, we are creating a continuous improvement engine that is transforming performance across our business. The result is safer operations, smarter execution, faster well delivery, and more value from every well as we help power the UAE's energy future." The achievement reflects ADNOC's approach to operational excellence, capturing insights from every operation, sharing knowledge across teams, and applying lessons learned at scale. Supported by advanced technologies and AI-enabled tools, ADNOC's engineers and specialists are making faster decisions, optimizing performance, and continuously raising the benchmark for execution. This is the local news from Abu Dhabi. Let's see some good news. Etihad Pakistan Abu Dhabi flight turns back. 2 minutes. Etihad Airways flight traveling from Karachi to Abu Dhabi returned to its departure airport shortly after the takeoff on Friday, July 31, after the airline identified a technical issue. The airline confirmed that flight EY299 operating from Jinnah International Airport, Karachi to Zayed Airport, Abu Dhabi, safely returned to Karachi as a precaution. Etihad Airways flight EY299 from Karachi to Abu Dhabi. We apologize for the inconvenience caused by this event, and our teams are doing their best to assist you with your travel arrangements. The airline reiterated that safety remains its highest priority. The safety and comfort of our guests and crew is our number one priority. We apologize for any inconvenience to your travel plan. Flight EY299 was operated by an Airbus A320, one of the narrow-body aircraft used by Etihad on short and medium-haul regional routes. The A320 family forms an important part of the airline's fleet and is among its newer generation aircraft serving destinations across the Middle East and South Asia. Regional travel disruptions continue. The latest incidents across Etihad continues to face operational disruptions linked to the ongoing escalation in the US-Iran conflict. The airline has cancelled flights between Abu Dhabi and Bahrain due to the operational reasons. It has also suspended flights between Abu Dhabi and Kuwait for operational reasons. It has not announced when services on the affected Bahrain and Kuwait routes are expected to start. Let's see the next news from Gulf News. We just recorded 40 minutes of our live, remaining only 20 minutes. After that, we are gonna close our live. You can send me your comments, you can send me your feedback, you can send me your suggestions, your information in the comments. David Beckham, Ronaldo compete for India at CWG. Can a UAE resident get a visa on arrival in Oman? I don't know. Apartment sharing in Dubai, what's allowed, what's not? NRS can soon avoid repeated KYC checks in India. Dubai launched donation for stray cat feeding. Dubai launched donation for stray cat feeding. Iran says close to deal with Oman on Hormuz. Let's see this news. Apartment sharing from Dubai. Dubai's subletting and apartment sharing rules. What tenants need to know. Sharing an apartment with a roommate is a common way for young professionals in Dubai to save on housing costs. It's allowed, but it's closely regulated to protect tenant safety. Subletting and shared housing fall under Dubai Law Number 4, which regulates shared housing across the Emirate and sets out clearer definitions between a normal tenancy, subletting, and a legitimate shared housing arrangements. Dubai has not banned apartment sharing. Informal subletting and overcrowded bed space arrangements are now regulated through a system of permits, occupancy standard, and enforcement measures. Can a tenant sublet an apartment in Dubai? Under Dubai's tenancy regulations, a tenant is permitted to sublease a property or allow a third party to use it without obtaining the landlord's written consent. The only exception is where the original tenancy contract explicitly permits subletting. Example: imagine you rent a one-bedroom apartment and decide to rent out the bedroom to another person in exchange for rent. This arrangement counts as subletting and it requires written approval from your landlord. If you go ahead without that approval, your landlord may be entitled to take action against you for breaching the terms of your tenancy agreement. Can you share an apartment with roommates? This depends entirely on how the arrangement is structured. Generally allowed, a tenant living together with family members, a tenant with approved occupants who have been registered through the correct official channels, a legitimate shared housing arrangements that complies fully with Dubai's regulations. Not allowed, renting out individual beds or rooms informally, creating partition rooms without the necessary approval, overcrowding apartments beyond the permitted occupancy standards, advertising illegal bed space arrangements. What is Dubai's shared housing law? Key changes introduced by the law. The permit system explained who is allowed to leave shared housing units. Safety and technical standards. Regardless of which leasing structure is used, all shared housing units must meet strict technical and safety standards. This covers the health requirements, fire safety, sanitation, security, electrical systems. The law also introduced specific rules around how shared housing units can be advertised and promoted, aimed to curb the informal advertising of illegal bed space arrangements that has been common in parts of Dubai's rental market. Dubai's updated rules don't stop people from sharing accommodation, but they do insist that it happens properly through permitted units, authorized leasing structures, and compliance with occupancy and safety standards. Tenants considering subletting or sharing their apartments should always check their tenancy contract and seek written landlord approval where required. So these are the news from Dubai. Let's see some news from Dawn News, the credible newspaper from Pakistan. Dawn News. Efforts underway to revive June US-Iran deal, Iranian lawmaker says. US Trump says locked and loaded but will hold off on fresh Iran attacks in the hope of quick deal. At least 14 people, including police officials, martyred in suicide attack on Kabul police station in Sawat. Second phase of AJK polls concludes amid renewed triggers allegations by PPP. Routine life disrupted in Hyderabad after rain lashes the city. There is heavy raining in Pakistan going on. SSGC assures citizens there is no gas leak, says odorization plant testing led to complaints. At least 72 died in Spain's Ceuta migrant rush. So, same news from the Dawn News also. The Dawn News also same news about Iran, US war, Middle East, everything. Everything is disturbed. The life, the world economy, the world itself is suffering. The people are suffering. The economies are suffering. The governments are suffering. The business are suffering. So due to this Middle East war, everything is upset, disturbed, and everything is in trouble. Everyone is in trouble. Israel US to hold fire while Trump hopes for quick Iran deal. Ceuta migrant rush deaths hit 72. So this is the news from Turkey. Armenia retired PM as new parliament holds first session. Turkey updates military readiness for Cyprus Easter. Turkish authorities review how Fato assassin was captured. Turkey-US-UK relation likely to flourish under Barnum. EU eyes say in Cyprus while ignoring Turkish Cypriots. Turkey annexed 12 in judicial package pledging faster, stronger judiciary. So the news from Turkey also the same. Turkey has homegrown Khan fighter jet completes pre-flight taxi test. Okay. What's next? Next we are going to open our live on TikTok. Let's open our live on TikTok. If you want to ask any question, send me in the comments your question, your feedback, your information. We are here live from Dubai, waiting your comments. We are almost 10 more minutes away to close our live. Let me know from where you are watching, which country, which city. Today is 2nd of July 2026 here in Dubai. The time is almost 10 o'clock in the night. And today is high humidity and high temperature in Dubai. So this is the last month. Very tough for the construction workers, construction people, for the people outside, road works, outdoor works is difficult. And then in the next month, the temperatures will be start falling. The humidity levels will start falling. The people will get some relax. The people will get some comfort from the high humidity and high level of temperatures of the season. So we are here from Dubai International. We are here near Dubai Creek, so the weather here in Dubai Creek is really feels good. Due to creek waters, due to Arabian Sea waters, it feels good. Anyway, we are now going to open our live on TikTok so that we can have some music of Bobby Wine. We can view some of our viewers from Africa, from all over. TikTok live is really very interesting and too much freedom. But the nonsense people always misuse the freedom. They are always searching the shit on social media. They are always searching the dirty things on social media. But our social media is not for the shit. Our social media is for the good things, good music, good vibes, and good people of Africa and Asia and the world. So we don't care about the nonsense people. We don't care about the shit people. We don't care about the stupid people. Our social media journey is for mostly for Africa, for Asia. We are supporting the freedom movement of Bobby Wine of Uganda, and we enjoy the music, freedom music of Bobby Wine is the best superstar. Africa, Africa, Jamaica, Cindy, and what is the name? Dilemma. Dilemma is the good song of Cindy, Mr. G, and the Bobby Wine. So it says Africa, Jamaica, Dr. Civil Man, Uganda. Welcome. If you are a doctor or you are engineer, let me know here in the comments. Hi, Ba, Shaku. People are joining very fast here on TikTok. So we are really very happy. We are enjoying our social media journey because the people from Africa, they are very nice, very good, very, very, very supportive. In the start of my social media journey, I got the nice people, good people of Uganda and Africa, and we are happily going on our social media journey. Hello, boss. How are you? Hello. Prosper, where are you? Where are you, Prosper?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome. Where are you?
I'm from Kenya.
You know this flag? This flag? You know this flag?
Yes, I'm from Kenya.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is the Kenya flag. Kenya, Tanzania,
yes,
Somalia. I have all
that
of it.
is our flag.
You know this man?
Yes.
You know this man? Uganda, Bobby Wine. Bobby Wine. You want to listen?
Yes.
You want to listen the music of Bobby Wine? You want to enjoy the music of Bobby Wine? Let's play the music of Bobby Wine. We'll play the music of Bobby Wine for you.
Let's play.
Okay, let's play the game. Let's play the game. Accept the game. We will play the music of Bobby Wine for you. We are gonna play the music of Bobby Wine for all of our TikTok live station because there we are enjoying the Bobby Wine music, which we cannot play here because of the copyright violation, copyright issues. So we are just a little bit far, only 5 minutes more. So after 5 minutes, we will close our live on YouTube and we'll be enjoying the music of Bobby Wine on the TikTok live. TikTok live is too much freedom, too much options, too much, what you can say, is freedom and options. So we are, hello boss, hello boss. We are really enjoying our social media journey. because of huge support is coming from Africa, from Middle East, from Asia, from India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, all Indonesia, Malaysia, and even from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Colombia, Brazil. People are watching our live. They are sending comments. They are sending their good vibes, good messages. Here from the Middle East, we are getting from Palestine, from Jordan, from Turkey, Egypt. So many huge support. That's why I already crossed my followers on YouTube, more than 4,000. And on TikTok, we are very fast. We are going 50,000 plus. Because TikTok is the fastest platform ever. And the best platform ever. Freedom, more options, more entertainment. That's why TikTok is fast and furious. Let's go back to our station. We have to manage more 3 minutes. We have to manage more 3 minutes. So we enjoyed the music of Bobby Wan, Aida. Who is enjoying? Balmizi, Kiku, Nakavisa, Sikuwanzi. So many people are enjoying the music of Bobby Wan. We are gonna play the non-stop music of Bobby Wan. Just after 2 minutes, I'm gonna close my live on YouTube. After 2 minutes, and then there is the only music of Bobby Wine. So let's, today here the temperature is high, humidity is high. So we are not happy with the temperature, but we can't do anything. We are here outdoor on Dubai Creek, and Dubai Creek is really feeling very good, very well outside. So let's see, where is King Zal? It's really very sad news from Uganda. Of course, there are abductions, there are cruelty, there is dictator Museveni, there are human rights violations. So hopefully very soon the dictator is gonna face the wrath of the nature, the revenge of the creator. Very soon. Very soon the dictator will fall or will die. Once he will die, he will go to hell very soon. Hellfire is waiting for the dictator Museveni. So the people are struggling, the people are suffering, human rights violations. There is so much going on here, there in the Uganda. We are fighting for freedom. We are supporting the Bobby Wine. We are freedom movement. We are supporting the people of Africa, Uganda. So many sad news. There is one guy also, Christopher Godi, yes, known as King Zale. He was abducted in the month of April, May, June, July. So now more than 2 months. Nobody knows where is he, in which jail or which torture cell he is suffering. Nobody knows. So hopefully he is alive. Hopefully he is in good health, good condition. So all these cruelties and all these, yes, we are the voice of the voiceless. Inshallah, don't worry. The God will revenge from the dictator Museveni. Hello, boss. Hello.
How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, fine, fine.
Edgar.
Egypt, Egypt,
Okay.
Egypt.
Egypt. What's your nationality?
This is Egypt. I'm
Yes, yes.
Pakistan, Pakistan. I'm from Pakistan.
Understand.
I'm from Pakistan and all Africa on my t-shirt.
All world in church.
Africa.
Africa.
Yes. Africa is the best continent. I know all Africa.
No. Egypt, Brazil.
Yeah, some. This is Brazil. This is Egypt, Congo, Turkey,
Samba.
Jamaica,
Turkey.
Jamaica,
Jamaica.
Somalia, Jamaica, Tanzania, Kenya, Algeria, Nigeria.
ايه عايز اكلم بس لسه اول ما ترجم الكلام في دماغي.
عمرو دياب.
خلص.
I will play for you عمرو دياب. تملي معاك.
مشهور 25 15. انت عارف عمرو دياب تملي معاك كمان، ده طلعت قديم بقى.
Yeah, I will play for you. تملي معاك.
يا عم.
I will play for you. تملي معاك.
انت بتحب؟
I know.
انت بتحبه؟
أنا أحب عمرو دياب. أنا أحب أفريقيا. أنا أحب كل أفريقيا. إيجيبت، كايرو، اسكندرية، شرم الشيخ. أنا معلوم كله أفريقيا. كله أفريقيا.
اوكي.